This is RD Sharma solution, class 12, chapter 8. Solution of simultaneous linear equations, exercise is 8.1. The sum of three numbers is 2. If twice the second number is added to the sum of first and third, the sum is 1. By adding second and third number to 5 times the first number, we get 6. Find the three numbers by using matrices. Now we have to solve this, you can say a sentence type of mathematical question with the help of matrices. So how we are going to make the equations? Sum of three numbers is 2. So let us assume one is x, the other is y, the third one is z. Sum of three number is 2, so x plus y plus z is equal to 2. This will be your first equation. Now, if twice the second number, what is the twice of second number? 2y, is added to the sum of first and third. The first is x and third is z. And when we add x and z with twice of the middle one, we get 1. This is your second equation. Then the third equation. By adding second and third number to 5 times the first number. First number is x, so make it 5x. And add it to the second and third. So we have 5x plus y plus z. And this is going to be equal to 6. Okay. Now find the three numbers by using matrices. So we already know that this x and y and z, how to solve this. We have a proper type of solution with the usage of matrices. So we'll do ax equals b. So this a is known, x is known, b is known. For that you need to understand, you need to know prior to this the inverse and matrix multiplication. So ax equals b. So what is the x coefficient of x and y and z? And what is b? 216. So let me write it here. So I am going to write the A matrix which you have to use. So it is going to be 1, 1, 5. Then we use the 1, 2, 1, that is the coefficient of y. Coefficient of z is 1, 1, 1. This is your A matrix. Then x, y, z. This is your B matrix. Then we have 2, 1, 6. That is going to be your third matrix, which is B. So let us solve it. X is A inverse into B. So we'll take the inverse of this. And I hope you have a fair idea about finding out the inverse because we've already done that. So just find out the determinant of A so that you can check whether it is equal to 0 or not equal to 0. Then make a cofactor matrix. You know how to make it the cofactor matrix. Whichever element is there, just that row and column you are not going to use. The other numbers you are going to use. Find out the 2 by 2 matrix value, and then it is preceded by -1 to the power I plus j. I and j are the row and column numbers. So the odd addition will always give you negative and other will be positive. So this cofactor matrix, you have to find out the transpose of that cofactor matrix. You will get the adjoint of A, right? And then you have to divide this by the determinant of A, which is in this case -4. So A inverse is what? In this case, -1 by 4 multiplied by 1, 4, -9, 0, 9, -4, 4, -1, 0, 1. And this is your A inverse. You have to multiply this with B. What is B? You have 2, 1, 6. I hope you'll be able to do this matrix multiplication. X, y, z will come. X in this case will be 1, y is -1, and z is equal to 2, right? So this is x1, y -1, z equals 2. This is how you have to follow the procedure. So other questions also you have to do the same thing. The main aim is to create the equations. Next one is an amount of rupees 10,000 is put into 3 investments at the rate of 10, 12 and 15% per annum. Now the combined income is rupees 1310 and the combined income of first and second investment is rupees 190 short of the income from the third. Find the investment in each using matrix method. So we assume that X, Y, Z, these are the investment. Total is 10,000, and 10% it is X. You have invested 10%, call it as X. In 12% you have invested Y, and 15% it is Z. Okay. So first thing is that X plus Y plus Z is nothing but 10,000. That is the total amount which we are talking about. That is X plus Y plus Z is equal to 10,000 is your first equation. First equation. And now the second equation. The combined income is rupees 1310, and the combined income of first and second investment is rupees 190 short of the income from the third. So the combined income is what? 10% of X plus this Y 12%, and Z you have 15%. So all these combined will give you a result of, that is the income of 1310. So 0.1x plus this is going to be 0.12 into Y, and plus 15 divided by 100 is 0.15, and this is going to be Z equals 10,000, and the income is 1310. That is the above 10,000, that is. So 1310 it is. Now the third equation is saying combined income of first and second investment is rupees 190 short of the income from the third. So when you add the first and the second investment, that is 0.1x plus the 0.12y, that is the combined income, is 190 short. It is less than the income of the third. So if you add this to the third one, that will equate these two, because the first two combined is 190 short. So why not to add 190, and you say that okay, that is equal, because we have to equate, we need an equation. So when you subtract this 190 from 0.15z, you will get equal to this one, or if it is short, you can add 190 to the left hand side. It's one and the same thing, right? That is the third equation. Let me rewrite this third equation, because this has to come here, and make it as a 190 so that you get negative on the left hand side. So I'm making this third equation. Okay, this is equal to 190. So this is first, this is second, this is third. Now we have these three equations. So AX equals B. A is what? It's 1, 0.1 and negative 0.1. These are all the coefficient of X. 1, 0.1 and negative 0.1. Now we have the Y. So coefficient of 1 is 1, 0.12 and negative 0.12. Then what is the coefficient of Z? It's 1, 0.15 and 0.15. So now we have this A. Now let us multiply this with X, Y, Z, because we have three variables, and this is equal to 10,000, 1310 and 190. That is the right hand side constants we are talking about. Okay, this is A, this is X, and this is B. So you have to find out X equals A inverse B. So this one, this matrix, you have to find out the A inverse. I hope you have now a fair idea about finding out the inverse. Multiply it with the B, so matrix multiplication is also involved, and you can just equate this X, Y, Z. So I'll just show you the whole solution. If you are doing it by yourself, you can refer to this solution. I really encourage, don't see the solution until you are done. If you have any problem, then only come and see the solution. These are just for your reference, not because once, even if you try to solve it, if you don't understand, then you can take the reference of what I am guiding you as far as the making of equations are concerned. A company produces 3 products every day. Their production on a certain day is 45 tons. A company, 3 products are produced by this company. and their production on a certain day is 45 tons. So we know that three products X, Y, Z we can just add them, and it is equivalent to 45 tons. It is found that the production of third product exceeds the production of first product by 8 tons, while the total production of first and third product is twice the production of second product. Determine the production level of each product using matrix method. So as I said initially, three products, let us assume it to be X, Y, and Z. And the first case is their production on a certain day is 45 tons. Just add them and equate it to 45 tons. So X plus Y plus Z is equal to 45. The second equation will be, see, it is found that the production of third product exceeds the production of the first product by 8 tons. So whenever there is an exceeding, you can just subtract it from the first or add it to the second one. So the third one is Z, first one is X, and when you want to equate this, since the third product exceeds the production of first product by 8 tons, what are you going to do? Z minus 8, then it will be then equal to X because it exceeds, so you have to subtract. So this will be minus X plus Z equals 8, negative X plus Z equals 8. So you can write this equation as negative X plus 0Y plus Z equals 8. This is your second equation. Now the third equation. So the total production of first and third product is twice the production of the second product. Okay, so the first one, then the third one, and this is, when you add, this is equal to the twice of the middle one, that is the second product, 2y. So you have the third equation as well. Let me write it like this. This will be X minus 2y, and it is negative 2y. 2y I am taking on the left hand side. So X minus 2y and plus Z is equal to 0, right? So AX equals B we are going to use. X will be equal to A inverse B, and A is what we have seen in the previous question as well. So X will be equal to A inverse. Let me write it. You have to find out the inverse of this, which I am writing. 1, negative 1 and 1. I am writing the coefficient of X. It's actually 1, negative 1 and 1. It's 1, 0, negative 2. The coefficient of Y. Coefficient of Z is 1, 1, 1. And this inverse you have to compute. I hope you will be able to do it. And then we have 45, 8 and 0. And just multiply these two and you'll get X, Y and Z. This is the whole solution. If you are doing it by yourself, if you are stuck, just refer to this solution. But the main key is if you make the equation right, then the other things are quite easy. The prices of three commodities P, Q and R are rupees X, Y, Z per unit respectively. For P it is X, for Q it is Y, for R it is Z. A purchases of 4 units of R and sells 3 units of P. A is one entity, one man, one person, you can say a firm. So A purchases 4 units of R and sells 3 units of P and 5 units of Q. B purchases 3 units of Q and sells 2 units of P and 1 unit of R. C purchases 1 unit of P and sells 4 units of Q and 6 units of R. So by these you will get 3 equations. For A you will get whatever the total is, it's going to be 6,000 because this is the earning. The B has 5,000 and C is 13,000. If selling the units is positive earning and buying the units is negative earning, so if somebody earns, you have to take it as positive earning. Buying means if somebody is buying, it will be negative earning. Find the price per unit of 3 commodities by using matrix method. Okay. So let me write the first equation. For A I am making. A purchases 4 units of R. What is R? For R it is Z. So 4 times Z. And since it is purchasing, as I said, when we are purchasing or buying, it will be in negative. So you will have minus 4z. I hope you got this idea. Selling 3 units of P and selling 5 units of Q. So 3 into X and 5 into Y. What is the total? It's 6,000. I'll just write it 6,000. Now the second equation. B purchases, for B I'm writing 3 units of Q. So first of all, whenever it is purchasing, you have to write it in negative 3y. And sells 2 units of P, so 2x, and then 1 unit of R plus Z equals, what is the amount? 5,000. Third one, I am talking about C now. C purchases 1 unit of P, so negative x, and 4 units of Q and 6 units of R, so 4y and 6z. This is equal to 13,000. Now these are 3 equations, and now we are ready for Ax equals B. X will be equal to A inverse B. Let me just write it. X equals A inverse B. A inverse, let me write the equation A. You have to find out the inverse X. Coefficient Y coefficient I am writing. Then Z coefficient I am writing. Negative 4, 1 and 6. And then you have to take the inverse. I hope you'll be able to do it. Multiplied by 6,000, 5,000 and 13,000. And when you multiply this, on the left hand side you will put X, Y, Z. And that X, Y, Z will be, I'll just show you the actual result here, so that you can refer when you have actually solved this. Okay, so this will be your answer. Okay, this question we are going to take in the next discussion. Till then, thank you so much. Take care of yourself.